Hello, good morning, Tukwila. This is ColethaAlbert. For all of those who wanted to know how is it so easy for us in Tukwila to keep ourselves to ourselves, well, I'm doing something a little bit different today. Guess what time it is in Tukwila right now? It is not 8 p.m. It is not 6 p.m. It is 2:50 p.m. in the afternoon, and we have no sun at all. It is dismal. It is dreary. It is dark. It is wet, and it is cold. This is a lot of the reason why Tukwilians keep themselves to themselves. Okay? Hold on. Okay? So I'm turning the light on, and I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay. So I want you to have an idea of what it's like to be in Tukwila. So, anyway, here is what I wanted to let you guys know about today. It is mintydeals.com. It is a new barbecue idea that you must learn, and it's basically barbecue in a bag. So, if you want to check it out, please do so. It is mintydeals.com. A lot of the guys are really making fun of this, so I want you to know that it's not like everybody in Tukwila is like, oh yeah, this is hot. No, no, not at all. A lot of the guys hate this idea, and they just think that grilling in a bag is lame. So I want to give you an idea. The ladies like the idea, the guys not so much. Now, if you have seen, if you've been following the show, you know what the statistics are. There are way more women in Tukwila than there are men. So this is a very good idea. Okay, so let's see what they're saying. Comment wise, I don't want the most relevant. I just want all of them, all comments. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Um, as I said, the guys think that it's stupid. But because Tukwila is predominantly a female town, the ladies really like this idea. Karen K says, this is very cool. I love it. Okay. Vanessa says, this is a great idea. Okay. And everybody is referring it to all of the rest of their friends. Okay. Margaret says to Dennis, this is what I was talking about. They love this idea. Okay. There are um, Rita is saying, Rita, Retta, this is a good idea. It's unanimous. The women love this idea. The guys do not like it. So it doesn't matter because there are more women in Tukwila than there are men. And they're the ones who are going to be interested in this product. Okay. Um, this will take your barbecue to the next level. Check out the Minty Deals store. That is a Facebook page on Facebook for this product. New barbecue idea you must learn. Okay, so that is that, and I wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, what else? Okay, looks like we've got an old staple in Tukwila. that is closing after 40 years of business. And I've been here over 10 years. I've never heard of this place. Thus, Good Morning Tukwila Show. For those of you who are like me who has never heard of this, here you go. Randy's Restaurant. Randy's Restaurant is closing after 40 years of serving Tukwila residents and visitors. I never heard of this place. Don't know where it is. I've never set foot in there. Um, it's on Marginal Way South, so that's got to be close to Boeing, Boeing in Tukwila. Um, let's see. There's a King County Airport and Boeing and what else? It's off of Marginal. There's a new tile store that's there. There's an auto repair place, auto parts where you can get. Um, okay, so here we go. Randy's Restaurant, located at 10016 East Marginal Way South, has provided generations of Tukwila PD officers, Boeing employees, Museum of Flight guests. So you know where I'm talking about now. Okay. And visitors a unique experience unlike any other. I love doing this here. I love rocking. They told me to stop doing it. I'm a grandma. I like rocking. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna stop. Okay. On November 15th, they will be providing one last meal, smile, and memory to their guests before shutting the doors for good. Okay, so for you guys who are in Tukwila, where we keep ourselves to ourselves, if you want to go to Randy's, their last day of being open is November 15th. Okay, then they're going to be shutting their doors for good. Guests at Randy's oftentimes remark that it feels like they have stepped into a time warp that has sent them into the past, which spurs many fond memories of their younger years. Unlike many modern day diners that feature reproduction items and attempt to recreate a bygone era with a modern twist for those seeking nostalgia or a new generation just discovering diners, Randy's has always offered an authentic diner experience, having remained virtually unchanged since the day it opened 40 years ago. And again, I think that the problem with this is um, our police situation has changed. Boeing has changed. Um, their typical customer base it's no longer there like it used to be. Okay, the Museum of Flight with the pandemic that's a done deal. The museum is not open. Okay. The long dinner counter, complete with the swivel stools, wood panel walls, and pink orange upholstered booths, have been host to 40 years of conversations, friendships, and smiles. Guests were oft times greeted by owners Richard and Lucia in the aeronautical themed diner. And I'm gonna tell you something else. When I was being trained to drive, do paratransit driving and bolting in the wheelchairs and stuff like that, we never went to Randy's. And it was hundreds of us for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks being trained by King County. And Randy's never reached out to us. And let me tell you something, we spent buku money. We spent buku money while we were in training and stuff like that. And yes, honey, we spent lots of money. But we must have drove by Randy's at least 75 million times last year during training. And yeah, it is what it is. They missed out on that money. And it's something that I want to say. This is why this channel is here to let you know what is going on for your business and all. Also, if you are a resident, you need to know what's going on in your city. Okay? this didn't have to happen. Okay. Um, let's see. Boeing employees regularly frequented the restaurant as well as aeronautical. Okay, I'm gonna stop rocking. Enthusiasts from all around the world visiting the Museum of Flight next door. Randy's was also home to a large number of regulars, including Tukwila PD officers. And they stopped going. I know they did. Because there's 11 more places to go, baby. A Filipino bakery opened up. Are you kidding me? Donuts, holla. The police officers love that. Pastries and coffee, gotta have it. Okay? And when that new Filipino bakery opened up in Tukwila, you know they weren't going to no Randy's. And from my window, I can see police officers. They go over to the Barnes and Noble every day at that Starbucks. Do you know why? They've got the newspaper, they've got pastries, and they've got hot, fresh coffee. It's what they like. It's what they like. Police officers, honey, nationwide. That's what it is. Okay. It says for decades, officers could be found at Randy's having a quick meal or coffee on their lunch breaks at all hours of the day and night. Randy's was open 24/7. Never heard of it. Randy's, Aaron, and I'm gonna tell you something else too. I've seen the young people hanging out in the 7-Eleven parking lot. It's like L shaped from here, from where I live, and they are there late into the night, hanging out with each other. They ain't going to no Randy's. They don't hang out. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn, honey. Okay, listen. It says, Randy's Aero. What are you doing, kitten? What are you doing? Huh? Randy's Aeronautical. Come here. Come here. Randy's aeronautical themed decor completed uh, completed with one completed what one could argue in its own right, a museum of military aeronautical history complete with vintage warplane models, military uniforms, magazines, photos, and decor. Diners could often be found thumbing through the pages of military and aviation magazines from decades ago, or all I can think of germs, walking around looking at the expansive collection of military patches, uniforms, medals, and memorabilia while waiting for their meals. Sadly, this era is coming to an end for what is one of the last remaining diners in Tukwila. Randy's will be open until November 15 for those wishing to say goodbye, have one last meal, and reminiscence. Owners Richard and Lucia released the following statement. It is with a heavy heart. After 39 and a half years of serving our customers, we will be closing our doors. We want to thank everyone that has supported us throughout the years, as you were not only our customers but also our friends. We also want to especially thank our employees who worked hard to help make our restaurant run smoothly and serve you. We will be open until November 15, 2020, and we hope you will come by and see us. Take care and happy eating, Richard and Lucia. Aww. Yeah. Never went in this place. Okay, so that is it. It is on the Tukwila Police website, TukwilaPolice.com. 2020, November the 7th, Randy's closing after 40 years. If you want to pay your last respects to a 40-year-old Tukwila staple diner and meet Lucia, and I think that they'll be there, Richard and Lucia, go by on November 15th, 2020. Oh, it's so sad. I go kitten. Y'all see kitten? Kitten came up here. She said, "Is it reading a sad story? Is it reading a sad story? Yes, it's so sad, Moo. It's very sad. Yes, it's very sad. Very, very sad news." Yeah. So, all right, November 15th, 2020 is the day. Of course, you can go by there before. Um, wear your mask. Make sure you wash your hands, all that kind of good stuff. Be safe. Don't transmit anything to Richard and Lucia when you go and visit there. And then when you leave, make sure you sanitize your hands and stuff like that. Okay? So this has been Good Morning Tukwila with Coletha and Sharon. The Tukwila mascot. She's a mascot for Tukwila. And we will see y'all next time. And from Good Morning Tukwila, we want to wish Richard and Lucia the very, very best of Randy's Restaurant. Take care. Bye.